The story starts off like any other Jewish Passover. Jewish families come together and repeat lines from the Torah. Then somebody is chosen from the Seder to open the door to the Hebrew prophet Elijah. That person is Hannah, a 13-year-old Jewish girl that hates her religion, but she is forced to practice her religion anyway. Hannah's Aunt Eva puts Hannah on the spot by kindly asking her to open the door. So she does, and she ends up in the 1940s in a Jewish village in Lublin, Poland. The next day of her 1942 life, she goes to a Jewish wedding at the local synagogue. During this wedding, everything is going fine until a bunch of grumpy Nazis show up from around the corner. The commandant explains to them that they are being relocated to the east right this moment. The Jewish synagogue gets burned down, their marriage tents get ripped down, and they are forced into Nazi trucks. Get all the big people getting married, complete their wedding, but don't get to enjoy the reception. After a long 4 days and nights of being cramped into the back of a Nazi truck along with 20 other people, the Jews arrive at the camp. Right away, they are forced to get new clothes, get a haircut, and get their name tags written on their arms. Right when they arrive at the camp, the commandant had told them they were going to be relieved of their valuables for safekeeping. The Jews get 3 meals a day, one at breakfast, one at lunch, and one at dinner. Each time they are given two things, one piece of bread and a bowl of watery soup. Now, as you can see, the concentration camp is isolated in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by barbed wire fence. The Jews were forced to do pointless work. They had to dig at the ground with a 50-pound pick. In the concentration camps, men and women were separated from one another to prevent little Jewish babies. Here, 4 Jewish men try to escape the camp, but the Nazis will not allow that type of nonsense. So for their punishment for trying to escape a torturous life, they are all hung. The next morning at work, Rivka is sick and has a violent cough. Hannah walks over to the commandant and tells him that Rivka is not sick, she is just tired. Hannah and Rivka trade headpieces with one another, and one of them gets chosen. Who will survive? Will Hannah ever see her modern family ever again? Or will she stay in the concentration camp for the rest of her life? Read The Devil's Arithmetic to find out. Coming in theaters June 24th, 2012. Devil's Arithmetic trailer brought to you by David Ahlzadeh Entertainment. Music by David Ahlzadeh. Animation by David Ahlzadeh. Directed by David Ahlzadeh. Made by David Ahlzadeh. Produced by David Ahlzadeh Entertainment. Voiceover by David Ahlzadeh.